May I get your name? Oh, that's okay. That's wonderful. It's 4:30 now. Welcome everyone to our Hatha Yoga. So please, if your phone is on, you can switch to a silent mode and just help yourself to be away from any distraction. Now let's come to a child pose. You can spread your knees apart or knees together. Both will have a different effect on your back. Stretch your hands forward. Try to lower down your hips. Imagining your heels are trying to massage into your sit bones. If you're trying knees apart, you can spread the knees apart a little bit more. Just have that sensation of a nice stretch on your lower back. Try to loosen out the hips joints as you sink the hips down. Tuning in to that rhythm of your breathing. Hear the sound of your inhalation and exhalation. That natural breathing rhythm, sustaining every breath you take. That life force, prana, which connecting your body and your mind. Tuning in that harmony, allowing your breath to flow with ease, with comfort. You're not forcing any breath you take. Let the inhalation come naturally. Let the exhalation out of your body smoothly. Try to reach your hands forward a little bit more, stretching out the wrists, stretching out the forearms. And from here, we're going to thread the right hand underneath of our left armpit, resting the right ear onto the mat. Do you notice any difference with your breathing? It's a little bit harder to breathe. Tuning in to that same rhythm you were connected earlier on. Allow that same natural breathing rhythm to be unionized with your body and your mind. Throughout the class, we'll have different movements. But the rhythm of your breathing will always be the focus. I'm going to switch. Bring the right hand back and let's thread the left arm underneath. Resting your left ear on the mat. Bring that focus back to that rhythm with your breathing. Two more deep breaths here. Noticing your breath is flowing with ease, a little bit more comfort. And let's bring the left hand back. I'm going to walk both hands toward the left side of the body. And walk a little bit more. Once you reach to the maximum, relax your head, relax your elbows down. Trying to open up the right side of your rib cage here, while you're leaning your body toward the left side. Pay attention to your knees, your hips. There might be a little discomfort on your knees since we're in the same knees posture over 3 minutes. Breathe into that discomfort. And now walk the hands all the way to the opposite side, reaching to the right side of your body. Once you reach your maximum, relax your forehead down, relax your elbows. Finding yourself, it's a little bit harder to breathe. It's not the same rhythm. But once you focus back onto your breathing, you find you can breathe a little bit more comfortably. It's not that hard to breathe. Just one more deep breath here, connecting with that breath flow in different movements, in different poses. And let's walk our hands back to center. We're gonna lift up the hips, come to a tabletop position. Inhale, gonna lean forward, and exhale, gonna make a half circle back. Lean the hips back. Inhale, forward. Bring the hips back to the front. And exhale, half circle, gonna lean back. So the rhythm here is inhale, hips from the back to the front. And exhale, gonna circle halfway back. Inhale, bring the hips to the front. And exhale, circle halfway to the back. Inhale, lean forward, finding how you shift your weight. And exhale, circle halfway back. Inhale, lean forward, hips forward, and exhale, circle halfway back. I'm gonna do 3 more circles, moving at your own pace. Just noticing how your hips position shift the entire weight of your body. We'll pay more attention to how we sit, how we move. how we stand. From each breath we take to each movement we take. Bring that awareness to your body, to your mind. It becomes natural once you follow that rhythm. Then do last circle. And slowly lean back all the way. Take a deep breath here in your child pose. Child pose, relax the top of your neck, melting your heart down. And let's come back to the tabletop position. Once you're in your tabletop, you're going to tuck the toes under and lift up the hips into your downward face. This might be your first downward facing dog for the day. You can pedal your heels up and down, walk out your dog. Straighten out one knee and the other. No rush, just take that motion slowly. Connecting with how you feel inside. Finding that truth about yourself within. And slowly lower down both heels. Bend into your knees, gaze toward the front of the mat or your thumbs. Gonna tip your toes forward. Bring the toes to meet your hands. Inhale, hands halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. In your forward fold, chin to chest. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Inhale, root to rise. Let's circle all the way up. Take it slow, imagining the energy flows through your fingertips up. And exhale, swan dive down, hinging at the hips. Inhale, hands halfway up. Enjoy that flat back. Feel the chest parallel to the mat. And exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. Knees are softened. Hands are softened. Elbows are softened. Inhale, root to rise. This is our second sun salutation. Going to bring hands together and give yourself back bend. Gazing up toward your thumbs or your fingertips. And exhale, swan dive down, hinging forward. Inhale, hands halfway up, flat back here. And exhale, soften the knees, soften the hands, softening your neck. We're going to do one more sun salutation. Inhale, root to rise. Circle up slowly. Imagining a protection ring just being created around you. Hands together. Give yourself a back bend. Back bend maybe a little bit more. And slowly swan dive down. Keep your balance. Keep that protection ring around you. Inhale, hands halfway up. And exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. And relax our hands onto the mat. And big step, bring the right foot back, all the way back. Gonna drop our right knee down and tap the right toes. Beautiful. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. And exhale, give yourself a cactus elbows. Hands lifted toward the ceiling. Back bending. Strengthening your spine here, your lower back. When we're on the cell phone a lot, we do a lot of forward posture. So in our exercise, we try to strengthen our back, reverse that stress on the back, on the spine. One more deep breath here. And slowly gonna lean forward, elbows touching together, and exhale, let's open up, elbows away from each other, back bend. Inhale, lean forward. Noticing your neck is making a flow here. The chin is forward and back. Inhale, lean forward. And exhale, back bending. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale, lean forward. And exhale, back bending. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Going to relax the hands down onto the mat. Going to lean the hips back. Lift up the left toes toward the ceiling. Let the left heel be the support and lean all the way back if you can. Imagining your right heel is trying to massaging into that right sipple. Now your heart down if you can, folding forward. Breathe into that stretch on that left hamstring. Lengthening the spine forward. Just one more deep breath here. And slowly lift up your chest. Going to bend into that left knee and lift up that right knee. Big step, bring that right foot forward. Inhale, hands halfway up onto your knees and exhale, forward fold. Relax your hands onto the mat. Gonna step the left foot all the way back, all the way back. Drop the left knee down and tuck your left toes. Inhale, arms lifted and exhale, cactus elbows. Back bending to strengthen that spine, strengthen your lower back. Lifting up the chest toward the ceiling. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. And let's lean forward. Inhale. And exhale, open up the elbows, back bend. Inhale, leaning all the way forward, elbows to touch. And exhale, open up. Going to do 3 more. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the hands onto the mat first. I'm going to lean the hips back. While you lean the hips back, your right toes lifted. And letting the left heel massaging into the left sipple. Bow your heart down toward the mat. Lengthening out the right hamstring, the spine. One more deep breath here. Balancing on that left heel and right heel. And let's lift up the chest. Leaning forward, bend into the right knee. Lift up the left knee. Big step. Bring the left foot forward. Inhale, hands halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Come to a ascend salutation. Inhale, root to rise. Take it slow, no rush. Enjoy every movement. Hands together. And give yourself back bend. Back bend a little bit more to challenge yourself. And slowly hinge forward. Take it slow to keep your balance. Inhale, hands halfway up. And exhale, knees, chest to knees. Inhale, root to rise. One more sense of meditation here. Take it slow. Enjoy every second of this harmony. Hands together, back bending. Push the hips forward. And slowly lean forward, hinging at the hips, swan dive down. Inhale, hands halfway up, gazing forward to have that flat back. Beautiful. And slowly forward fold. Gonna relax the hands onto the mat, bend the knees, gonna hop yourself back into high plank. Beautiful. Gonna come to a side plank. Bring the left hand underneath your knee, your nose first, and rotate your left foot onto the outer edge of the foot. And if you want, challenge yourself, you can keep the right foot away or feet together, or right foot in front of your left knee. 3 different modifications. One more deep breath here. Keep the hips up. Beautiful. Bring that right hand back. Gonna rotate to the other side. Right foot onto the outer edge, and left hand keep it up toward the ceiling. You can have the left foot up or left foot in front of your right knee, as long as your hips are up. One more deep breath here. And slowly bring the left hand back. We're gonna come to descend down slowly into your chaturanga. Take it slow, no rush. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, roll to your downward facing. Take 2 deep breaths here in your downward dog. Try to guide the chest toward your thighs. Spread your fingers apart a little bit more to elevate the weight away from the wrist. Beautiful. Inhale, let's raise up the right leg. Exhale, big step. Bring that right foot forward between your hands. Keep that left heel lifted. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, come to your cactus elbows. And slowly, elbows to touch. Take 2 deep breaths here. Keep that balance. You're finding that stability at your hips. One more deep breath here. Oh, inhale, let's open up. Elbows away from each other. And exhale, let's close them up. Inhale, lift up. Chest opening. And exhale, rounding of your back. 3 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, closing up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. We'll relax our left hand down. Lift up the right arm toward the ceiling. Easy twist. Sorry, the other way. Yes, that's right. Twisting of the chest. Beautiful. Wonderful. One more deep breath here. And slowly bring the right hand down. Yes, that's right. Big step, bring that right foot back, high plank. And slowly chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, bring yourself back to your downward facing. Take a deep breath here, renewing, rebalancing. Inhale, left leg lifted. Exhale, big step. Bring the left foot forward between your hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. And slowly gonna lean forward, elbows to touch. Rounding of your back. Take 2 deep breaths here. Balancing here. One more deep breath. Inhale, let's open up. Gazing toward the ceiling. And exhale, gazing down toward your left heel or your left knee. Inhale, open up. And exhale, close back down. Inhale, lift, open up. And exhale, rounding of your back. 3 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rounding of the back. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the right hand down, lifting up the left hand. Easy twist. Sorry, I tried to say corny. Corny, your left knee need to bring it in a little bit. That's right. Amazing adjustment. Good job. Just one more deep breath here. Sean, you too. Your left knee is too much out. That's right. And Karen's left knee need to bend a little bit more. Beautiful. And let's relax. The left hand down, big step. Bring that left foot back and slowly chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, let's roll back just to your child pose to relax. You can have a water break if you need to. It's always listening to your body. And from here, we're going to come to our tabletop position. Once you are in your tabletop, we're going to tuck our toes under and lift up the hips downward facing. And from here, I'm going to have a balancing pose. I'm going to lift up the right foot not too high. Once you're balanced, I'm going to lift up the opposite arm. So stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Keep your balance. If 2 sides are up, that's a bit hard, then 1 side up first. 1 leg first. Once you have balanced, and then lift up the opposite arm. And from here, we're going to pause our hand and legs. Left hand up and down. Right leg up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hand, relax your leg. Take a breath in your downward facing. And let's lift up the other side. So your gaze is about middle of the mat. So lift up your left leg first. Keep your balance. Once you find the balance, lift up the opposite arm. So no rush with any balancing pose. Once you're balanced, we're going to pause the hand and leg. Let's pause them for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax yourself in your downward facing. You might gaze toward your belly or gaze toward your heels. Just relax your crown of the head. Now slowly bend into the knees. And if you're able to hop forward or tippy toes forward. Inhale, hands halfway up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands together, give yourself a nice back bend. Push your hips forward here. And slowly swan dive down. Inhale, hands halfway up and exhale, forward fold. Relax your hands onto the mat. Big step, bring the right foot back. Gonna come to a pyramid pose. So bring the hands out to your hips first and pointing your index fingers away into your pyramid pose. Try to have a neutral hips here. Your left hip tend to be out, tend to go left side of the body. But bring the left hip to neutral position. So one more deep breath here. And slowly bring the hands back to your hips. I'm going to bring that right hand onto the left foot and gaze toward the ceiling. It's a twist. And once you're balanced, lift up the left hand toward the ceiling. Take one more deep breath here in this twist. And bring the left hand back. And slowly bring the right hand forward about 1 foot away and lift up the right foot. And from here, we're going to gaze toward the ceiling once more. Try to keep the balance and lift up the left hand once you feel the balance. Finding that stillness in the chaos. One more deep breath here. And let's relax the hands back onto the hips. Relax the right foot down back to the pyramid pose. And bring the right hand back onto your hips. And slowly lift up the chest. We're going to bring both feet back together. Let's do it on the left side. So step the left foot back. Bring the chest parallel to the mat first. Hinging forward. And let's reach the index fingers toward the ceiling. Squeezing into the shoulder blades. Relax your neck. One more deep breath here. And bring the hands back onto the hips. Let's relax the left hand onto the right foot and gazing toward the ceiling first. Once you're balanced, lifting up the right arm. One more deep breath here. Finding that lengthening on the legs and the arms. Reaching for that higher potential in you. Bring that right hand back onto the hips, gazing toward the front of the mat. I'm going to bring that left hand forward about 1 foot away and lifting up the left leg. Keep the balance first. No rush to make the next move until you're balanced. Once you're balanced, gazing toward the ceiling in that twist. So gazing toward the right side with your elbow or the ceiling. And once you're balanced, lifting up the right arm toward the ceiling. We're training our mind, our body to be still in any chaotic situation. Connecting with that inner peace. One more deep breath here. And slowly bring the right hand back onto your hips. Drop the left foot down and lifting up the chest. Bring both feet back together. Beautiful. And from here, I'm going to bring the hands heart center. Interlace the hands, lifting up the palms toward the ceiling. Gazing toward the knuckles. One more deep breath here. And slowly bend toward the side body. Doesn't matter which direction you bend. I'm going to balance it out. Gazing toward the floor. I'm going to come to a bouncing movement. Both hands up and down. Lifting up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend down a little bit more, challenging the entire left side of body stretch. Beautiful. Slowly centering yourself, gazing toward the ceiling or the knuckles. Noticing the difference on the left and the right side. Let's bend down toward the opposite side, whichever is your opposite side. Gazing toward the floor. Feel like you're kicking the opposite hip away. Let's come to that movement flow. Lifting up and bend down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to bring the heels together. That's right. Jenna. Is that Jenna? Yeah. Try to bring your knees together. Are you able to keep your knees together? Yes. Good job. 2 and 1. Let's bend down a little bit more. Really feel that lengthening, the stretching on the opposite side of your body. And slowly centering it out. Gazing toward your knuckles. Beautiful. And slowly bring both hands down. Beautiful. Going to step the feet apart about the mat distance. Beautiful. Going to bring the heels in, toes out. Come to a V shape with your feet. Nice. I'm going to bring the hands into eagle pose. So just stacking of the elbows. That's right. Once you stack the elbows, bring both hands up and pointing both hands together. We're going to bend the knees. When you bend the knees, try to open up your thighs and relax your tailbone. Beautiful. I'm going to circle the hands into 360-degree of circular motion. Synchronize your breathing with the movement. Do 2 more circling here. And slowly center yourself. Beautiful. Gonna lift up the right heel. Have the hips bouncing up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Take it slow, Courtney. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe and hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Relax the right foot, right heel down. Straighten out the legs and relax your hands. Beautiful. Let's stack the elbows the opposite way. So if your right elbow is up, now have your right elbow down. And come to your eagle arms. Bend the knees down. Beautiful. Let's circle the hands along with the elbows. Doesn't matter which direction. You might lost what's your previous direction. It doesn't matter. Just follow the flow. Listen to your body. 2 more circling here. Slowly centering your body. You're gonna lift up the opposite heel. I hope you remember which one is your opposite heel. And let's bounce the hips up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel down first. Straighten out the legs and relax the hands. Beautiful. Bring the hands onto the hips. I'm going to bring the toes in, heels out. That's right. You'll feel more on the outer edge of the hips and outer edge of the legs. And hinge forward. Hinge forward halfway, not all the way down. Breathe and observe how your sit bones feel, how your hips feel. 2 more deep breaths here. Let's open up our arms. Thumbs facing up, hands into a fist. We'll pulse our arms up and down. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands back onto the hips. Chest parallel to the mat. I'm going to point the index finger forward. Index fingers up and down. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back onto your hips. And let's slowly lift up the chest. Beautiful. We're going to bring the heels in so your feet are parallel to each other. Beautiful. We're going to reaching the right hand toward the left pinky toes and lifting up the left hand toward the ceiling. It's a twist. You're trying to lift up the chest toward the ceiling. And observe and breathe here for 3 deep breaths. Can you still find that rhythm that you were connected with at the beginning of the class? Follow that rhythm of breathing. Breathe through chaos. I'm going to switch the hand. So left hand reaching toward the outer edge of your right foot and lifting up the opposite arm. Keep both legs straightened. Straighten both legs. That's right. Good job. One more deep breath here. Let's go. Finding yourself with a stronger mind and stronger body. Connecting with that inner strength. Beautiful. But now I'm going to switch it a bit faster and switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back onto the hips and slowly lift up your chest. Beautiful. I'm going to bring the heels back together. Bring the hands heart center. Tuck the chin toward your chest. One more deep breath here. Breathing into that inner strength you just connected yourself with. And come to mountain pose. So bring the heels about hips distance. Point the hands down. Imagining you can close your eyes to find yourself grounded, imagining your feet have roots growing out to connect with that Mother Earth. Noticing there's bright shining light over the crown of your head. Pure and bright light shining through, clearing out a pathway for you to breathe more freely, more protected, more safe and secure. Just one more deep breath. And slowly bring the heels back together. We're going to come to lie down on our mat. If you need to have a water, sip of water. And our class with some core strengthening. Lie down on your mat with your knees lifted toward the ceiling, heels down, palms facing down. Gonna lift up the hips. Once your hips are lifted, we're gonna use our hips to make circles. Take it slow. North, east, south, west direction. Noticing how your hips are making that circling, directing you with that circle. Lots of core strength being built up here. Try to bring the knees together. Your knees might tend to apart. Try to bring them together. 3 more circling with your hips in one direction. One more circling. You might be tired. Breathe through it. And slowly drop the hips down. Take a deep breath here. And I'm going to lift up the hips back up. I'm going to circle the opposite direction. Bring the heels and knees together if you can to secure that stableness with your hips. And take it slow when you circle the opposite direction. Slower you are, more strength needed. When you rush into the circling, you might not get that effect you wanted. Three more slow circling here. Finding your knees, your thighs, and your hips might be tired. Just one more circling. And slowly drop the hips down, hugging your knees into your chest. Stretching out the lower back. You can rock yourself left to right. Beautiful. I'm going to bring the heels down. Hands onto the mat, palms facing down, heels together, knees together. I'm going to lift up the hips. And I'm going to pause the hips up and down. Take it slow, no rush. Take it slow as you can. Finding that strength within. We'll do 4 more. See how your thighs feel, how your quadriceps feel, how your hips feel. Connecting with those feelings. That's how your body talks to you. connecting to the senses. That's how your body communicates with you. One more. And slowly drop the hips down, hugging your knees into your chest. Rock yourself left to right, massage your lower back. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to bend down your knees 90 degrees. So your knees are just on top of your hip bones. Reverse tabletop. I'm going to lift up the chest, pointing your hands toward your heels. And from here, I'm going to straighten out the legs. 3 more deep breaths here. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Going to drop the left heel down, lifting up the right heel. 2 more deep breaths here. Going to switch. Right heel down, left heel up. 2 more deep breaths here. Beautiful. Bend the knees back 90 degrees. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. And slowly lower down your chest, hugging your knees into your chest. Rock yourself left to right. Bend the knees back 90 degrees and lifting up your hands toward the ceiling. So your knees are up toward the ceiling, your hands up toward the ceiling. Gonna lift up the heels toward the ceiling. Breathe and hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down your legs, hovering over the mat and lifting back up toward the ceiling. Hovering over the mat and lifting back up toward the ceiling. Gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe here with your legs straight, elbows straight. 1 more deep breath here. And slowly lower down your chest, hugging your knees into your chest. Rock yourself left, right. Beautiful. We'll come to a yogi bike. So place both hands onto the left knee, on top of the left knee. Straighten out the right leg and lifting up the chest. Good. Bring the hands behind your neck. We're going to do a slow motion of yogi bike. Right elbow touching toward the left knee. And slowly take as slow as you can to switch. No rush. Try to do our slow motion to connecting with your strength within. Slow motion. Imagining yourself doing a video and doing that slow motion. You feel the burning on your tummy, core strengthening. I love your slow motion, everyone. Good job. We're gonna do 3 more. Last one. Beautiful. Bend into your knees, relax your neck down, hugging your knees into your chest. Rock yourself left to right. Center your knees. Gonna come to a happy baby. Grabbing onto the outer edge of your feet. Knees bent into your elbows. Try to point your tailbone down. Imagining your tailbone try to touch the mat. Not pointed forward, not pointing up, but try to point down. One more deep breath here. And from here, we'll let go of the left foot. So straighten out the left leg and left elbow, 90 degrees out, cactus elbow onto the mat. And right leg is being held on to with your right hand. Two more deep breaths here. And bring yourself back to the happy baby. And let go of the right leg. Right leg is straightened out, so you can open more on the left side of your left hip. And right elbow cactus onto the mat. Feel a lot more on the left hip. One more deep breath here. Okay, 4 more minutes. And let's bring the leg back into the happy baby. I'm gonna straighten out both legs with your hands, peace finger grab onto your big toes. Nice V shape with your legs. 2 more deep breaths here. I'm gonna bend the right leg. So you feel more on the left side of your leg, lengthening out the left leg. So one more deep breath here. Gonna switch, lengthening out the right leg, bending to the left knee. Still concentrate on your breathing, on the rhythm of your breathing. And slowly bend both knees, lifting up the chest. Take 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly relax your chest down, bring the knees together. Relax your hand underneath of your knees. We'll rock ourselves up and down, massaging into the spine. You're using the mat here as a massaging tool on your upper back, on your lower back. One more rocking here. Beautiful. I'm going to slowly lift up the chest, sitting up. And around your arms, around your knees. Giving yourself a nice big hug. More self-love. More self-compassion. So one more deep breath here. Enjoy the embracement with yourself. And slowly lift up the chest. Going to come to a butterfly. Bring the heels together. You can either interlace your hand underneath of your feet. Use your elbows to push the knees down. by melting your heart down toward your toes, toward the mat. One more deep breath here. Feel the hip flexors being stretched, open. And slowly lift up your chest. Beautiful. Going to let go of the feet and lift up only the left heel. Come to a cradle with your left side, the hips. Beautiful. And stay still here first. You can either use your left hand to grab onto the outer edge of the left foot, right hand onto your right knee, and straighten out the left leg. So one more deep breath here. And slowly bring that left heel back. And let's cradle the right side. Just loosen up the hips joints. And slowly you can straighten out the right leg with left hand onto the left knee. So you're trying to push down that left knee. So one more deep breath here. And slowly bring the right heel back. I'm going to come to an easy breathing posture with your legs in diamond shape with ease and comfort. Relax your hands onto your laps or your knees. Finding every part of your body. Breathing with ease and comfort. Bring more nourishing oxygen into every part of your body. Allowing that divine intelligence of your body and your mind to be connected, be harmonized with your breathing. Bring the hands heart center. Lean forward, bow to yourself. From my light to your light. From my greatness to your greatness. From my love to your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Good job. 2 minutes over. Okay, our cleaner need us to move.